believe it that we made it to the next stage. But actually, what are we doing in this stage?
Whoa, you're curious, huh?
Yeah, I am.
Well, I'll show you later. But first, let's see what we've been doing.
Whoa, it's a lot of work, isn't it?
Yeah, but as I promised you, I'll show you.
Wait! We haven't introduced ourselves.
Oh, right, I forgot. Well, let us introduce ourselves first, shall we?
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Vanessa Haruni, and I am from Santo, Aloysius, Sultan, Agung.
My name is Pasaribu and I'm from SMP Santo Yusup 2 Bandung.
And we are from Team CNC. Chaotic.
And creative.
And today we'll be introducing one of our first ever creation, rover.
Rover, ready to explore.
But what is Rorex?
Glad you asked. Just like its name, Rorex is a rover that was built for exploration and researches that is too dangerous for humans to do. And as you all know, rovers are mostly used by astronauts to explore other planets or the moon. In this case, we are using Rorex to explore the moon and the Mars.
But what do you mean by too dangerous?
Good questions. Well, you see, after some researches, we found out that the weather on the Mars and the moon is dangerous and extreme. And when I say extreme, I mean extremely dangerous. I mean, there's strong winds, sharp dust, and there's even uneven ground. That's why we built Rorex, because our Rorex is made to be ready to face those challenges in order to help us humans know about Mars and Moon more.
So, is that so? I guess you're right.
Hey, by the way, Vanessa, why did we choose this shape exactly?
Well, just like you said, the wind there is very extreme, and when I mean extreme, it's literal extreme. I mean, there's a literal storm up there, a storm. So like we thought, why not we make our rover look like a literal race car? I mean, race cars are supposed to be fast, and technically, they have to be able to fight air resistance. And you may ask, how is that supposed to do with anything? Well, let me explain it more clearly to you. You see, if you ever seen a race car before, you'll notice that there is a weird ramp on the front, and it continues to the back with smooth edges. With that, the race car can fight the air resistance by cutting a gap through it, minimizing the impact from the wind. And that's why we made the rover look like that. Because if the front part is flat, yeah, it has no chance of getting away from the air resistance, and that is not good. Though, before we engage in the design, we did make it have a more flat front on its original design, but after some thinking, we finally knew that our design won't even stand a chance. I mean, the weather that is extreme and could push you back with just a flat front, and even increasing the weight, it won't stand a chance to the weather. So regarding it has wheels.
Right. And also, you can see here that there's some random triangles on the side. But actually, that is not random at all. These triangles are the support of the whole rover due to its shape. But you may ask, how can triangle impact our rover? Well, let me do some geometry breakdown for you. You see, the triangle only have 3 angles, so the shape will be stable. If you compare triangle with square, We can see here that the square shape changes, showing that the shape is not strong enough to support, while the triangle is able to distribute the force evenly to all of the sides. So if we put some force, the shape will not change, showing that the triangle is strong enough to support our rover shape.
But is that all? No, not really. In this rover, we have three main materials to run it. First, they are DC motor, and there are motor servo, or also micro servo, and also, of course, Arduino. And technically, we use the Arduino to run the whole system. And then there's our this servo who helps us to steer the servo, the rover. And then we use the DC motor to help us move the wheels. But not just for that, we also use it for the legs.
Wait, what do you mean by legs?
Well, in our design, our rovers will have legs. Not just like human legs, but in our original design, we had some legs to our rover, so it could move through any surfaces without any difficulties. Our first idea was to make the rover legs to look like, well, chicken type leg, so it could have more grip on the surface when it's climbing. But for thinking, yeah, we won't have enough material to make the piston type mechanic to move the leg. So we thought, why not we make the leg more into a gear looking, with only 3 rams and a little bends on the edges so it could grip the ground more and give it enough space to push out when climbing. Also, our rovers use battery, so there's no any non-renewable resources that we waste. Wow, there was a lot of details, right?
Yeah, I hope our Rolex can help us to explore the moon and the Mars more.
Well, then, thank you for watching our video.
If it's stupid but it works,
It ain't stupid.
mission accomplished. CNC out.